The common nettle is an amazing resource. As well as being home and a food source for many insects and birds, it's also really nutritious for humans. You might have tried nettle tea or nettle soup. It also makes a really good alternative to spring greens like spinach. But did you know that our ancestors used nettles to make string and rope? So whether you need binding for den making or you just want to tie something up in your garden, nettles can be a great natural alternative to string. Harvesting nettles is best in mid to late summer when they've grown to their full height. There's a phrase, grasp the nettle. I've got a bold solution to the problem of nettle stings, and that's the correct PPE. So I really advise you wear a pair of gloves.
Cut the nettles at the base. Once harvested, remove the leaves from the stems by holding the base and running your hand along towards the tip. Then rub the stinging hairs from the stalk in the same way. After that, you can take your gloves off. Nettles are best eaten in springtime with nice young shoots, but don't waste these leaves. They're great for the compost heap or soaked in water to produce a fertiliser for the garden. The fibres we want are on the outside of the nettle stem, and the first process is to gently flatten the nettle. You could just squeeze them with your fingers, but there are some tough nodules in there which I find easier to flatten by rolling a stick along on a hard surface. Then you split the stem open all the way along using your thumbnail, and this reveals a woody pith on the inside. Flatten out the nettle and bend the stem in the middle until the pith breaks upwards. Encourage this to lift away from the fibres, like this. Then lay those fibres across your index finger. Put your thumb on the top and pull down to separate the pith from the fibre. Repeat this action in both directions from the centre. Tear these fibres into 3 or 4 thinner strands.
Then you have these really robust fibres that you could just use like this. 100% biodegradable and super strong.
In order to make the string though, you'll need to dry your fibres first because they do shrink a lot, so leave them out in the sun for a few hours before you start.
Here's some that I dried earlier.
The thickness of string will depend on how many fibres you use. I'm going to take a couple of fibres and twist them together.
Find the middle point. You're going to need to add some fibres later down the line, so it's better to start slightly offset from the middle.
Staggering the joins will make for a stronger cord. You then make an eye by holding the fibre in both hands and twisting in opposite directions. Pinch the eye in one hand and twist the strand which is furthest away from you, twisting away from yourself. Whilst keeping this twisted, now bring that strand towards you over the other strand and repeat the process with the other strand. Roll to the right, then cross over to the left. Keep pinching the cord where the 2 strands meet as you continue this process. You may find this easier if you wet your fingers. The second method is a bit faster. Create your eye and then pinch this between your thumb and your forefinger. Then roll both strands at the same time in the same direction on your thigh. At the end of the roll, hold the strands in place on your thigh and let go of the eye. You will see the cord start to twist, so you can encourage this twist and then move your index finger up to the point where the 2 strands part. Repeat this process. As you continue, you start to see the fibres tapering towards the end, so before you get to this point, find another strand of a similar thickness. Lay the tapered end next to the strand that's thinning the most. Clamp it in and twist in the new fibre. You want to aim to make each of the strands equal thickness in order to make a nice strong cord. Simply tie a knot in the end when you have the length of string you want.
Whatever use you find for your cord, it's another string to your bow.